I gotta meet Clean Face right away. How about the Shea Parade? I gotta go, man. Hey guys, Mandy Fraker here again to talk to you about movies. Before we start the video, I want to take a moment of silence for Omar Little, killed tragically in a shooting in Baltimore. Totally undeserved death. So let's take a moment of silence. Back to the video. So, as always, please hit the subscribe button, like this video, and ring the bell for future notifications for other videos. So, here to talk to you today about, little things that we learn from movies, as always. So, if you ever watch the movie Last Action Hero, they do a really good job of kind of making fun of the action genre by basically putting into play numerous different things that we see in movies that aren't something that happens in real life. For instance, there's a scene where Jack is shooting at a cab in New York City and he runs out of bullets to his surprise, because in the movie you should never run out of bullets, of course. There's another scene where he punches through a cab window and ends up really hurting his hand, because in real life that's what happens. And if you don't believe anybody, just ask Martin Kove. In this scene in Karate Kid, he punches through a car window twice, two different windows. And with the first car window, they had it timed, the people filming the movie had it timed so the car window would shatter just at the exact moment that he would be striking it, so that he didn't actually punch through it. For some reason or another, there was a delay with the technology there, like a second or two delay, enough of a delay to where he actually broke the car window with his hand and sustained severe injuries to his hand, yet continued with the scene. That's definitely acting right there, man. That guy's severely underrated. Martin Kove in Karate Kid 2 and all the other movies he's in. But my favorite part of that movie, and one of my favorite, dispelled things in movies is when they go to Blockbuster Video. Danny Manigan and Jack go to Blockbuster Video, and Danny is continually trying to prove to Jack that they are in a movie and not in real life. So he tells Jack to ask this girl for her phone number. Funny part about that, though, again, they're in a movie and he's Arnold Schwarzenegger. So the Terminator stand-up in the video store is actually Sylvester Stallone, which is funny because in the 80s, they had a bitter rivalry. They hated each other because they were always competing. So like when Arnold Schwarzenegger, he would make Commando. This is an actual diamond toy action figure from, I believe, 1987. Schwarzenegger would make Commando, and then Sylvester Stallone would make Rambo. And they go back and forth. Schwarzenegger would make Predator, Stallone would make, another Rocky movie, and so on and so forth. Today they're good friends, as evidenced by the fact that they're both in The Expendables. So they're cool now, 30 years later. They've buried the hatchet and they're cool with each other now. But anyway, so Danny gets Jack to ask for the girl's phone number, and she gives a 555 number. And Danny says, look, there's no such thing as a 555 number. And that's relatively true. So the reason why, if you ever watch a movie where somebody gives a phone number out, they always do, let's say for New Jersey, they'll do 201-555-1212. The reason why they use the 555 number is to mostly to prevent prank calls. So case in point, Two-Tone doing 8675309. So during the time of that song, people actually had 8675309 as a phone number. There was an older couple in the Midwest who had that number, and they got calls 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning every day for months. And Bell Phone Company couldn't do anything about it. They eventually abandoned that number. Later, many businesses and other people would go to auctions and bid up to $1 million to get that phone number for various different campaigns and promotions. But Bruce Almighty also has a real phone number, and people's phones were blowing up. There was a realtor in Florida who had that phone number, 8675309, who got no less than like 40 or 50 missed calls a day from people just calling the number to see if it worked. But 555 number, there's I think it's the Numeric Area Code Planning Association or something like that. Actually, let me check my facts. Hate being wrong. North American Numbering Plan, sorry. And they have this central office code, which is the prefix of 555. And it used to be in the old days you can dial 555-1212 and get directory assistance. I don't know if you can do that anymore. Pick up your phones and try. or do it after the video. Don't keep watching. So now for fictional use, there's 555-0100 through 555-0199 that are reserved strictly for TV shows, video games, movies, etc. As far as 555 being used in the United States today, it is incredibly limited. I think some companies may have a 555 number, like a 1-800-555, stuff like that. Mostly it's used in Canada. For a while there, they were, and I think they may still be, were offering 555 numbers in New York. Problem with that is your phone isn't set up to dial a 555 number and actually reach it. So the installation would cost a $2,500 minimum fee to install a phone system where you could actually handle a 555 number. However, there's no guarantee that other people could dial the 555 number. And Verizon had estimated that it would cost them something like $180 million to be able to offer the 555 number. So it's not the most popular thing. I believe the state of Nevada is using it, a lot of Canada is using it, and some companies are incorporating it in their 1-800 numbers. But it's not a real thing, but for the most part. But the whole reason why the 555 number is used in movies and TV shows, again, is to prevent prank calls, because most people don't have a 555 number, and also because it's limited to 555-0100 up through 555-0199 to ensure that there's no more prank calls due to things like Bruce Almighty and Tommy Two-Tone with the 867-5309. So just a little factoid for you there, 555 numbers, and just kind of a public safety message. Teenage suicide, don't do it. Again, this is Mandy Fraker here signing off, but before we go, please hit the subscribe button, like my video, and ring the bell for future notifications. In fact, I'm going to wait right here while you subscribe. Dan 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 dan. You done yet? If not, do it after the video. Mandy Fraker signing off. See you around the internet. Have a good day. Thanks.